Construction of simple bar graph.
Hello class, in this video I'll be telling you how to construct a simple bar graph using the given data. Now this is the data that is being given to us. Again we are having the years which we are going to plot on the x-axis, and we are being given the production of food grains in million tons which we are going to plot on the y-axis. Now the years those are given to us starts from 2002 and runs up to 2006. So looking at this data, we are going to first draw the x-axis, then the y-axis. On the x-axis, we are going to write these values of the years, and taking an appropriate scale, we are going to write the values of production of food grain in million tons on the y-axis. So let's start it. This is a simple graph paper that we are going to require for drawing the simple bar graph. I have already drawn the x-axis over here and the y-axis over here. Our years start from, as we see, 2002 and run up to 2006 with a gap of or an interval of 1 year. So what we are going to do on x-axis is that, because we are going to construct the bars, we will leave some space before the first year. So I am drawing my first tick mark at a 2 centimeter distance from this particular origin of the xy axis for this particular graph. So I'll be starting over here. This will be the first year which is being given, 2002. Then the next one, that is 2003, 2004, 5 and 2006. So these are the years which we have taken on the x-axis. Now on the y-axis, the lowest value for production of food grains given over here is 55, and the highest value is 100. Sorry, not 55, but the lowest value is 40 and the highest value is 100. So looking at this particular range or an extent of the values of production of food grain, we can decide accordingly. Over here I am taking a distance or the scale for y-axis as 1 centimeter is equal to, let's say, 20 million tons. So the scale on y-axis I am writing here on the top. Scale on y-axis is 1 centimeter is equal to 20 million tons. That is what we will be writing. Now actually locating the values and plotting, for that we will write first the y-axis values. So as I told you, we start with the value of 20 with an interval of 20 each. So we have taken the interval of 20 each over here, and we have written the values from 20 to 100 and label the y-axis, that is food grain production in million tons. Now for 2002 the value is 55, 2003 the value is 70, and so on. So looking at those values, I am going to plot. For 2002 the value is 55. So you can see this is 40, this is 60. So halfway around it will be 55, and again it is 50. It will be 50, and then this distance is around, let's say, another 10. So again half of that will be 55. So accordingly I will count the numbers, and accordingly I'll plot the first value, that is 55 for 2002. Now the next one is 70 for 2003. So as you can see, this is 60 and this is 80. So halfway through it will be 70 over here. Then for 2004 it is the highest. So it is 100, we'll plot here 100. Then for 2005 it is 40. So this is 40 over here for 2005. And finally for 2006 it is 60. Now we have plotted these values. Now we have to draw the bars. Now for drawing the bar, what we are going to do is that this is the point. We will extend a line on either side of it, joining the nearest larger vertical line. So I will extend this line passing through this point in this particular manner here, and from here I'll draw another line down in this manner to draw a or to construct a bar. So this way we have drawn the first bar. Similar way for the second one also we will be drawing the bar. For all the years we will be drawing the bar in this particular manner. Now remember, the bar graphs are usually used for such kind of data which is called as discrete data or countable data, or maybe such data sets which might have breaks in them. For example, the rainfall data. For rainfall data, what happens is that some days or some time you have the rain, on other days or in other months you don't have the rain at all. So when you have such situation, let's say for example you have the rainfall data for the month of January, February, and suddenly in March you don't have any data, there is no rainfall at all. Then again April there is some rainfall, and May there is some rainfall. So that means it is not a continuous data. So you have data for January, February, March there is no value, April and May again there are values. So there is a break in that particular data series, that is the discrete data. So for such kind of data set which all data sets are discrete or there are breaks in the continuity of the data, there usually the bar graphs are used. Now we have almost completed with drawing the bars for all the given years. Once this bar graph is being drawn, you can give the title to this particular graph as the simple bar graph. You can use color pencils to color the bars with the same color or with the different colors indicating different years. To interpret this bar graph, as you can see, is that the food grain production varies from 2002 to 2006. There is an again growth in food grain production from 2002 to 2004, but by 2005 the food grain production has decreased again, and again we can see slight increase in food grain production by the year 2006. So this is the simple bar graph. Thank you.